Salutations! This is Grem Davel. Welcome back to our Let's Play of RimWorld, Extreme Desert Biome. Some of you watching may be wondering why this episode is coming on a different day than RimWorld usually comes on. I think usually I publish RimWorld on, what is it, like Tuesdays and Fridays, I think it is. And so what happened is, I don't know if you watching this series also watch my Dwarf Fortress series. You may know that my Dwarf Fortress series has come to an end. Just the first season, my fort basically failed, which is what happens in Dwarf Fortress. That's part of the fun. And I kind of wanted to wait to start a new season of Dwarf Fortress until the new version comes out, and maybe even until the first one or two like bug fix versions come out. Because Tarn Adams is really close to releasing another one, and another one's going to be pretty big. The next version is supposed to be a pretty big deal. I think it's supposed to be a 64-bit version as opposed to a 32-bit version, which should help the performance of the game dramatically. The other side of that is, while I kind of want to wait a little bit to record more, to start the new Dwarf Fortress season, I really want to make as much progress in this RimWorld series as possible because RimWorld Alpha 14 is supposed to come out, I think, in mid-July. It's going to be pretty exciting. I think it's Tynan Sylvester, the developer, has said that it's going to be the first Steam release. I'm not playing this on Steam. I probably won't be playing it on Steam just because I bought it before Steam, and I don't think I get a Steam key. But that said, Alpha 14 has some pretty exciting planned changes. The biggest of which is starting scenarios. So I think the two of the like template starting scenarios, besides like custom ones that you can make yourself. What is this? Where did these guys come from? Have they just been around? They're just traveling through. So one of the starting scenarios is that you're one single rich person trying to make it on his or her own out on a deserted planet, and the other one is that you're basically a bunch of tribals with like very like lower technology than you start with in like this game, but you have more people. So you have like a different technology stack. It should be really interesting, and I'm really excited to play it. So I kind of want to make sure that we can start playing it as soon as possible, but at the same time, I'm really enjoying this game in Alpha 13, and I don't want to abandon it. So I'd really like to just get as much done in this game as possible, and maybe we can complete it, just by having more episodes and replacing those Dwarf Fortress episodes with this one. So that's what I'm doing. So it looks like we finished building our electric tailor bench and our sculptor's table. And I don't know if we want to set any of these jobs quite yet, because I think that our crafting needs to be going to making stone blocks at the moment, so we can finish this enclosure, although it is doing pretty okay. All right, it's nighttime again. We do have some battery reserves. There's not a lot of wind blowing right now, but I think we'll be okay. But I did notice right at the beginning of this game, it said a couple of colonists were idle. So it is possible that maybe it will be a good idea to give them some crafting jobs if those idle colonists can do those jobs. I think I might at least want to set some... Well, the thing is, sculpting... We're not going to be sculpting out of wood because it's too dear of a resource. And we don't really have the blocks to sculpt anything else. So forget sculpting for the moment. But tailoring... We have over 600 forms of like leather and cloth. So I'm thinking, and people are already complaining about tattered clothes. So I'm thinking, ooh, a duster. That seems appropriate for a desert, right? Can I get some information on a duster? A duster. A long duster coat for blocking the sun and grit of the desert. Perfect. We want lots of dusters. Okay, so we're going to say we always want a certain amount of dusters. And I think 10's a good number. Let's just say we always want 10 dusters. What else do we want? Probably t-shirts. I don't think we need anything warmer than that. We'll also do the same thing. Do we until we have 10? I guess we have 1. And I kind of just want to see here, just a simple t-shirt. I don't know if we need button-down shirts. I think that's might even be too warm. We don't want tribal wear. Pants we want. Cowboy hats would be cool, huh? I think we might do that. I think a toque is like a warm weather hat. I'm just gonna check that out. Yeah, it's a soft, thick cap for keeping warm in the winter. We don't want that. Get rid of that. I think we want pants and cowboy hats. And let's just say like 10 of each. Yeah, well, the hats will come last. Pants should probably come before shirts. Especially if we have dusters. In fact, maybe we'll do pants, then dusters, then t-shirts, then hats. Nah, dusters before pants. I really want those dusters. Okay, this is good. And can anyone do these jobs? Anyone can, but I don't know if we want anyone to do them. Let's see. Tailoring. So Natsuki is our main tailor. She has... actually, Natsuki, let's look at your stuff. You have 5 in crafting, and I guess that's all it is. And are you our best crafter? Yeah, you're the only one with like really high passion for crafting. You're also our main, well, one of our main cooks, but maybe if we give you more crafting stuff to do, we can make Jesse do more cooking. I think Jesse is our other cook. Actually, I think I'm wrong about that. Oh, no, I'm right. Jesse is our other cook. That means Jesse won't be doing research. But I think that's okay. I think we want some clothes. And our research, you know, we're going to be building a better research laboratory at some point in the near future anyway. So, okay, let's make Natsuki. Let's lower your cooking. Jesse, let's increase your cooking. Because I think we have plenty of meals right now. Yeah, we have tons of meals right now, so it's not that important. Okay, so now you should be doing, Natsuki should be doing some tailoring. Very nice. And that her skill in tailoring and crafting should go up even faster than her cooking goes up. And Jesse, we need you to train your cooking anyway, so this is a good opportunity for that. Okay. Cool. And we also need blocks. So hopefully someone will start making blocks. What is this? Oh, it's marble. We've been doing a lot of mining. I don't know how much more mining we have. We had like given a lot of like random mining jobs a couple of episodes ago. Although if we've already done all those jobs, Aiko probably doesn't have anything to do because that's her main thing is mining. And if that's the case, we can mine more steel or something. We'll just check for those like Collins idle, notifications over here. But I'd really like to finish this wall, and that is all sandstone. In fact, because I know that sandstone, hold on, I want to put sandstone over that, and let's make 100. So it'll prioritize sandstone first. She's going to do these granite blocks first, though. So yeah, Rachel will be doing that. That's a good thing for Rachel to be doing while there's no construction. Okay, very good. How hot is it in here? 83? It's not too bad. Not too bad. It's about 100 degrees outside. 61 in here, 65 in here. Very nice. Nice and cool. Yeah, we really need a lot of blocks because we need to floor like all of these areas. We need walls. We need to build more like chairs. We need to build lots of stuff out of blocks. Okay. All right. So no colonists idle. Aiko, what are you doing? You're just hauling stuff? Because we have a lot of food production, I guess. Natsuki is making clothes. Dusters, very nice. Now hide won't be easy to come by. We're mainly going to get hide, because there are not a lot of animals to kill here. Ooh, an exotic goods trader. So exotic goods traders. So this is our first trader that's not just like, this is our first like orbital trader. So Natsuki, stop what you're doing and call the exotic goods trader. Now, we don't have a lot of exotic goods. Exotic goods is something that we will have. Like when we start having artwork, the artwork is exotic goods. So exotic goods traders are going to be really, really great to have around. You know, it's really awesome when they come by if you have like a lot of artwork to sell, which eventually we will. But right now we don't. But look, they can buy our animals. They can buy, what is this? Elk. Oh, we can buy elks from them. That's cool, but we don't have any money. And look, they have all that. They have a heart. They have bionic arms and legs. They have a lot of cool stuff. Elephant tusks. Triple rocket launcher. Hyperweave jacket. Yeah, a lot of nice clothes. So they have a lot of cool stuff. We could start selling things. Like, we can sell them all of our clothes. Which is another thing they buy that we might start making some. But right now we need clothes for actual colonists, so we're not going to do that yet. We could sell our shoddy clothes, in fact, and especially our wool stuff. In fact, yeah, let's get rid of these. We'll keep that cloth button-down shirt. It says it's good, so we'll keep that around for a while. They have a nice television here. Telescope would be cool. That's for that's more like a joy for your colonists. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of money. They don't buy a lot of stuff that we have right now. It doesn't look like they buy food or anything like that. Mining neurotrainer, a one-use trainer device. So it trains someone in mining. That's really cool. Oh, we could sell they also buy our AI persona core, but we want to hang on to that. We could also buy a Glitter World medicine from them, but again, we don't have much money, and we have tons of herbal meds right now. I think okay. Psychic animal pulsar drives all animals in the region into a manhunting rage. So that would be to use that strategically. You would be like when you're attacked by like a lot of tribals or something like that. You would use that, and all the animals go crazy and start attacking them. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff here that you could use strategically and defensively, or offensively, I guess. Not that you do a lot of that in this game. Okay, so I think we're good here. We're just selling a few things. Yeah. But that's cool. That was our first... Oh, and there's the 2 silver that we got from selling those 2 pieces of clothes. Not really worth it, but it's cool though. That was our first like orbital trade. Our first trade with an exotic goods trader. We actually have that trading right now. What was that? Silver ore. Let's mine that out. This area is the area we don't want to breach because I think there are bad things in there. Just want to kind of take a look around. Sometimes on the map you'll see we could find like gold or uranium or jade, like really valuable materials. But I don't think we've found any yet. I think we did find some gold somewhere, maybe, if memory serves. I could be wrong about that. Let's see. Anything nice here? We have a lot of like components still to mine out, but we have over 100 right now, so we're fine in that area. We're sitting pretty in that area. All right, still a lot of I see a lot of steel on the map. I see a lot of components, but no like really special materials. We might find some as we mine into some of these things, and we likely will, but for the meantime, we are fine. Okay. Natsuki is continuing building creating these dusters. That's cool. We've got more potatoes. We are filling this freezer up. So, in fact, we might want to expand this sooner than later too. In fact, I might just give them a standing job to do that, and they'll just do it. It'll get done whenever it gets done, and I'm fine with that. Let's do it out of marble if we can. So whenever there's marble blocks, that's what it'll go to. All other kinds of blocks. We'll want to make sure that I'll just remember not to use marble to build other things. And then as they just complete their, like, main stone block thing, that'll be, oh, so they're just doing that many times. They're not making 100 blocks. I think every one of these jobs makes us, how many blocks? Like, let's find out. Finish up, Rachel. What do you have on? What are you holding? I don't know what you're holding. Oh, 20 blocks. So that made 20 blocks. So if they finish that job, that would make like 2,000, or yeah, 2,000 blocks, which we don't need. Let's lower that to, like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. Should go into here. We can actually lower it like this. And let's just make, like, whoops. You know what? 30. And that'll definitely be enough to finish walling this off. We'll make a lot of stuff out of sandstone. We just have a lot of sandstone. It just makes sense. So it will be a while before we start making marble blocks. And that's okay. Our batteries are almost filled up again, so that's really nice. It doesn't look like we need to prioritize building more solar generators anytime soon. Still no idle colonists. Everything's looking good. Our colony's running very, very smoothly. Of course, we're not getting a lot of research done because Jesse is doing cooking now, while Natsuki's making clothes. But that's okay. Yeah. So that's an awful duster, which is too bad. But it will. All this stuff does increase her tailoring skill. So it's still only 5 here, but it'll probably go up. You can see it. You can see it going up in real time. So once it gets to 6,000, with her burning passion, she should get up to 6. And then there will be more and more, higher and higher chance of building nice quality clothes. Oh, look, and Jesse put it on. Jesse is now wearing that duster. Isn't that cool? I love that. Yeah, so this one is, like, really, like, falling apart, I guess. So maybe the next time traders come around, we can sell it. Yeah, because she traded dusters with this. This one is awful and this one is normal. So I guess as long as I guess hit points do count for something. They must not like, wearing stuff that has low hit points. I guess that means it's tattered. So yeah, this would be nice for them to fix. Are these all built? Yeah, all these tools and stuff are built. Let's maybe make another lamp in the dining room here. And I would put another pot in, but I kind of don't want to use the materials. We are so low on materials, except for steel. So I'm fine making lamps. How much power do these lamps take? 150. That's higher than I would have thought a lamp would take. I could probably put a lamp in this research room too. Oh, and a lamp in here. Yeah, I should put a lamp in here. At least one. These people are going to be spending time in here. I don't know what the radius of the light is, but hopefully it'll be enough. I think they fixed that cooler. Yeah. I like that Conan is finally sleeping in a nice bed. She definitely deserves it. Let's see. It's a little cooler outside now. That's nice. Uh-oh. Electric stove broke down. Good thing we have plenty of meals. Someone will fix that. We have broken pieces of equipment usually just take components to fix, and we have plenty of components, so shouldn't be a problem. All right, let's move things along. I think we're about due for another raid or some terrible thing to happen to us in the not too distant future. So I'm kind of worried about that. This is almost done though. It's getting there. It's getting there. So we have this iguana. It's a male iguana, I believe, and I think it was self-tamed. Now might be a good time to look for other animals. It would mean that Jessie separates her time between training and cooking or researching, but animals, as we've seen, can be a huge help. Whoops, there we go. Huge help. So I clicked off the window for a second there. Yeah, I don't see any of the animals. No mega scarabs. No iguanas. Nothing. Animals are so scarce on this map. Remember that time we found those camels? Oh, there. A female mega scarab. Tame it. I wonder if it's because of this agave plant. Jessie? Yep, taking kibble. Jessie's going to train it. Man, I really want more blocks. Aiko, what are you doing? You're sleeping. Wake up. Wake up. I want to see what you do with your time. Have some breakfast. I like how they have breakfast in the common room now. Wait, where'd you go? Oh, okay, now you're just playing billiards. That's cool. Oh, all good moodlets. That's really nice. But I guess you have nothing else to do? Is that what's going on? I mean, we have plenty of blocks. You're hauling potatoes. Man, we have so much food. I think maybe we get rid of some of this corn. Like, let's maybe finish these walls here. Maybe after we harvest this corn here. Because I'm starting to worry less and less about how much food we have. Oh. Carpenter City is the... Ooh, look at all these dogs. Oh, I want to buy another dog. I want to buy a mate for Conan. Are any of them male? Are they all female? Oh, there, one male. That male Labrador Retriever lives like a king. He is surrounded by 4 female labs. That is hilarious. I wonder if we can buy him. That would be great. So once they get close, we'll have Natsuki talk to them. We don't have really any money right now, but we might, depending. We'll see what we can sell. Maybe they buy food because we usually get traders from the other place. These are our actual neighbors. 3 colonists idle. Okay, let's give you guys something to do. How is no one making blocks? That's what I want to know. Lau, are you... Who's idle? Irma, Rachel, and Aiko. Let's see. Who is crafting? Rachel? Yeah, why would Rachel be idle? Rachel should be... Oh, it's reserved by Lau. Okay. Maybe we make another one of these. You know, maybe that's why we had a second stonecutter table. So last episode, I actually destroyed a stonecutter table thinking that it was a mistake, but maybe it wasn't a mistake. Maybe we meant to have a second stonecutter table. I'm going to make another one. And I'm going to make it out of steel, because we ran out of other resources. Where can I put it? I could put it here if I move this bed. Where can I move this bed? Kind of, at some point, we'll need, like, a hospital and stuff. Let's move that there. So someone will do that. And then we'll build another stonecutter table. And a bench for that. What kind of... Yeah, we don't have any wood. I mean, stone. It needs... Alright, you only need 15. What do we have? Granite, sandstone, slate. Let's make a slate one. There you go. So now we can have 2 people making stones at the same time, because it's going to be important. Oh, well. Do until you have. And, okay. Cool. So now 2 people can make stone at once. This one we can have specialized stuff going on at the same time, but otherwise this one is where they'll do the general stone cutting. Very nice. Okay, yeah, right, so let's trade. Natsuki. What do you got for us? Alright, so these labs sell for $297. So we can actually buy them. We're gonna buy that lab. Awesome. Okay. You will buy some weapons we don't want to get rid of. You will buy components we don't want to get rid of. Unfortunately, you don't buy food. No one buys food. That's really too bad. I think in my other game, my first RimWorld game, I think I was fortunate enough that one of the traders that always came by bought food. But no one does here. I could sell the iguana, but the iguana might come in handy. Do I want another female lab? I don't know. I don't know how well Conan's going to be able to mate and have babies, but I kind of want her to be the mother. So I think, and plus we don't have enough money to buy 2 dogs, so we'll just buy the male. I don't think we need any of that. Do we? We could use medicine, although they're selling it for a terrible price. So let's not do that. I wish they bought more stuff. They buy components, but I don't want to get rid of those. Yeah, they don't really buy anything great. That's really too bad. But oh well, I'm happy about the Labrador. So let's make another bed for that lab. What do we have? What is that? Bearskin? Let's make it out of bearskin. This one's bearskin too, right? Yeah, we'll have a pair of bearskin dog beds. Who's idle? Irma? Alright, Irma. Oh, okay, so this area we need to make roofed again. I guess they finished that. Zones. Expand no roof area. Yeah, it looks like they just finished this. So that's going to be no roof. Anything with plants, it's going to be no roof. But other than that, we can leave it roofed. Roofed. Probably doing this in a really inefficient way. And these I'm going to just harvest. I don't know if they're quite done, but I don't care. Harvest them. We're gonna build walls there. Out of sandstone. One here. Oh, and I guess these would be doors here. So wooden door. What do we need? 25? How much wood do I have? I can build one door. I guess I only need one. Yeah, I just need one. And we'll leave that there for now, I guess. Seems kind of silly. Yeah, in fact, I can get rid of this door. You might want to make these auto doors, or this an auto door at some point. But auto doors do take power, so maybe we'll wait on that. Okay, but these are unroofed now. They should, everything should be just fine power-wise. Yeah, these are still getting full power from the sun. Or, I mean, not now. It's turning, it's like sunset, but you know what I mean. Okay. Let's make this a medical bed also. Now we have 6 colonists, right? Yeah. And we only have 6 bedrooms, so we probably will want to start making more bedrooms soon. But I guess we'll wait until we have some more blocks. And once we have more blocks, we'll start making more bedrooms probably around this way. That's what I'm thinking. Is this our dog? That's our dog! Let's train you. For hauling first. That'll give Jesse something to do. We have plenty of kibble to do that with. Cactus is not quite ready. What happened to our, Mega Scarab? Is it gone? Did it leave the map already? Probably. Alright, so we built this. It's awful quality, which is too bad, but it's better than sleeping on the ground. I mean, I don't think the dog will be that discriminating about the quality of its bare-skinned bed. Seems like a nice problem to have. It's nice that we actually have a little light in here now, too. I don't know, like, maybe we can move that light. Because into a more central location. Let's do that. What's our power like in here? Yeah, everything's connected. It should be connected there. Okay. Cool. So we have a new dog, and its name is, actually, where's animals? Its name is Hubble. Conan and Hubble. They're gonna fall in love, I know it. Look at them sleeping next to each other. They're so cute. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. There's gonna be a lot more RimWorld this week, and maybe a week or two to come, where it's gonna be just a lot of RimWorld. So I really hope you like it. I hope, if this is your first time watching it, I hope you really give the series a chance, because this game is really great. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Leave a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.